Hello, YouTube land. Welcome back to Cougar's Closet. This is part 2, your actual official first reading with me. If this is part 2, so let me get comfortable here. This is part 2. So if you haven't watched part 1, please go back to part 1. That way I give you an introduction about my reading and told you what I'm going to be doing here. So please go back if you have not read what this is about. So today on part 2, I am going to be giving you a reading, and like I said, I am going to be telling a story. I don't know who I'm talking to. If I feel the need in my spirit or the cards show me a reason to point my spread out, I will. I will be giving probably a 6-card reading, no more than 8. Just depends on how I feel. Right now, today is my first reading, believe it or not, but I'm actually feeling good about it. I'm not nervous. I'm not shaky. I'm not anything. Probably because this is my territory anyway. So, right now I'm shuffling the cards. Whenever you give a reading and you want it to be accurate, it's very, very, very crucial to shuffle the cards. So, if a card pops out or whatever, that's fine. That is a very important card. If a card lands on the floor, that means something popped out of the deck that it wants me to let you know. I'm not the best shuffler. I'm just starting. But I about got an idea on how this crap goes. So just work with me here, okay? All right. Cards. And like I said, if spirit tells me to go on or I feel like I need to continue this story, I will. And if I feel like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I got 7 out there, we're gonna roll. If I feel like I need to go on with this story, I will. Okay? Let's give it a roll here. Okay. The Moon. For your first card, I picked the Moon. I don't know if I should show my face or if I'll be able to show you these cards or what. Let's see. I'll try my best. Okay, so for your first card, I picked the Moon. And I don't know who I'm talking to. Whoever I'm talking to, you tell me if I am talking to you. I'm going to tell a story here. Okay, so with the Moon, I feel that there is a person out there that is wrecking forces, but they are wrecking forces with their self. And the only reason why I am saying this is because if you look at my picture here, you see 2 dogs right here, right? And I got a feeling that these dogs, even though they're different dogs, one looks like a coyote, like a wild dog, and the other one looks like a domesticated dog. But however, if you look up, both of them are talking to the moon, which gives me an idea that somebody is in controversy with themselves. From what I'm getting from this moon, they're both praying to the moon. Wild dog, domesticated dog, but it looks like the same dog. Present and future dog. Same dog, but one dog is present and the other dog is future. And it looks like that these two dogs are in controversy because one of the dogs is used to what he's used to. This is all he knows, the way he lived in the past. And the coyote dog is the wild dog, but he's traveled upon a lot of he's had more experience than this domesticated dog, and he's ready to move on. And the domesticated dog is scared of change, fears change. And so these two are bickering. And there's a crab in the back, which looks like to me is a neutral force that won't take sides because he understands what both of the dogs are saying, and the dog, even though the dogs are one. So the domesticated dog is fighting to stay in the past because he knows this is what has worked for him. He travels in a dark light. The coyote traveled in a dark light before. They traveled together. They have fun all the time, and they know each other from different dark streets and different dark avenues. But the wild coyote, by him being wild and venturing out, he knows that there's something better out there to embrace and to embark on, if you will. So he's trying to let the domesticated dog know this is self versus self. He's trying to let the domesticated dog know, like, no, there's something better out there. So I get the point that I'm talking to a person that's torn in between the two of themselves. But if you look at the same time, they're both talking to the sun. There's a sun with a moon in the inside of the sun, I'm sorry. And they're both asking questions, and they want the sun and they want the moon to tell them which way to go. So they're both basically praying. Should I stay the same or should I change? The domesticated dog is like, I'm street. These people know me from the streets. I robbed, I killed, I steal. I did whatever I did. And the coyote is more like, yeah, we did that, but that's what we used to do. We don't do that now. The coyote is like, I've been places, where people are exquisite and they wear suits and people treat you nice, and there's a different world out there that you haven't experienced. And the domesticated dog is not trying to let that go. Let me give you an example off the dogs, just you as a person. Who am I reading for here? Somebody is in controversy with themselves. And they're like, okay, I used to be a robber. I used to be a stealer. I used to be a cheater. I used to be all of these things. I used to gang bang. They wouldn't understand me if I picked up a Bible and I started preaching. Who am I reading for? Somebody at controversy with themselves. So, and how I can tell it's controversy, because you got the sun I wish I could. I wonder if I could dim this a little bit darker. Okay, yeah. You got the sun here and you got the moon. It'd be one thing if you had the sun. Then the sun would give you the straight, direct light to go on why you should embark on all these positive things, right? But that's not what's happening. You got the sun mixed with the moon, which tells me that there's night and day. There's night and day between the moon and the sun, and there's night and day with these two dogs, the domesticated and the wild, which tells me that somebody out here is fighting to switch over, but they don't know how to go about, and they don't know what other people will think of them. That's what that's telling me. And like, I mean, you could take this in different, all kind of different avenues. Like, if you were a gangbanger or whatever, you was a vice lord, a GD or a Crip, and now you want to go be a police officer or something. It's night and day wrecking. It's two different energies wrecking here. Somebody wants to hang on to the past. A part of them is telling them to hang on to the past. And then something is telling them to reach for the future. But they scared because they scared of the outside, what people are going to think. I know him from back in the day. We used to get high together. We used to steal together. We used to rob together. We put some bodies in the ground. And the wild dog has ventured off more. And he's like, it's not like that. It's a different world out here. We did that stuff because we had to. But things are different now. We got money. We got conversation. We got network. You know, we can get on a different level. So, this is a controversial card. So, my advice to you on this controversial card is just to not make a move so quick. Just weigh it out, because a lot of times with these controversial cards, nothing gives you the answer but time. Nothing gives you the answer but time. So one day you are going to get out of battle with yourself. And you're going to find out, you know, if you should go left or you should go right. If you should keep walking in the dark, if you should keep walking in the light. And then you're going to make your decision. So that's the moon. That's what I gathered from that. All right, that's the first card. Now I am about to pull your second card. Okay. The second card gives me an indication, or more of an answer, to the first card about you being in controversy with yourself. And not knowing what to do. Here's the answer right now. But keep in mind that these cards can shift at any time. These are your cards. I am telling your story. So far, I haven't found out who I'm reading for. I don't know tonight if I'll find out who I'm reading for. Right now, it looks like a mixed bag, but if something pops out, I will tell you if I'm reading for an earth sign, a water sign, a fire sign, or air sign. But right now, there's too many elements in the play. I see fire, I see air, I see earth. Could I be reading for fire, air, and earth? I don't feel like Well, I was gonna say I didn't feel like I was reading for a water, but then again, I take that back because the crab is sitting there. Could this be a universal reading? I don't know. Let's look at the cards and let's find out what's going on here. Back to what I was saying, I think I have the answer. So far on the second card, I have the answer for the first card here. We were in confusion with the moon, right? We were in controversy. But then here I pull Five of Swords. And I'm going to dim my light again for you all. If you look at this guy right here, I'm going to make it a little bit darker. Okay, if you look at this guy right here, you see that's him right there, right? And you see there's two other guys right there, right? And he's standing close to the front and they're venturing off in the back, but they already know that he's with them. But if you look at this guy on this Five of Swords, he's looking like he's ready to detach from them. Which kind of, you see how he got his eyes cut and he's looking at them while their back is turned. They haven't looked back at him because they're for sure he's with them. But you see how he looks like he's sneaky and he's up to no good? Like he's ready to wander off. I think he is. Because this is that coyote that wants to get on something new, that knows something else is out there. And he's more like, I've gave y'all the sermon. I've gave y'all the preaching. Either y'all come with me or I'm getting ready to cut ties. I'm just going to disappear and act like something else happened to me. You see what I'm saying? He ready to go. His mind is made up. The coyote finna get up out of here. He done ventured off different places, and he knows something else finna jump off. Something spectacular. You see what I'm saying? He knows something else finna go on. This is your Five of Swords giving you the answer to the moon about this controversy that we got going on. Yeah. I like to look my viewers eye to eye because, you know, it might be some readers on here, and I'm not hating on nobody. It might be some readers on here faking the funk, but I ain't faking no funk. I was born a reader, and I came to read. This is my first reading tonight, but I think I'm doing pretty swell for what I already have from what my mother and my grandmother and my auntie in Chicago and my other ancestors gave me. I had an aunt out of Chicago. She did dark magic readings, but I'm to the light. But back to what I was saying. So far in this story, the second card has given me the answer to the first card of what you need to do. It's telling me how the domesticated dog and the wild dog don't want to come to agreement that they should come together and go ahead and switch over for the better. It's telling me that the coyote is telling the domestic dog, even though they're the same person, listen, I will cut you off and cut your neck off if I can't get where I need to go. That's what it's looking like to me. Who am I reading for here? Somebody is confused. They was on the bad end of the spectrum doing all this gang banging and stealing and robbing or writing bad checks, but now all of a sudden they ready to come to the light and be with the Lord, and they ready to walk in the light and do good things. They don't want to be in the dark anymore. The dark hasn't served them any purpose. Now they having to talk with they self, with their alter ego, with everybody that lives in that attic up there. They having to talk with them. And They didn't sat out here for about a week or two. Like, I'm telling you, this is the best way to go. Old dog said, no, Jack, this is the best way to go. You know we grimy. You know we be in the trap house. You know we kiki. You know we done shared plenty of hoes. You know we did this and that. And this other dog like, man, you can get a wife. We can drive Maseratis. We can get money coming on the clean note. We ain't got to do this. We only live that way because we had to. But now we got resources. We know people. We know X, Y, and Z. We can flip the bad into the good. The other half of you ain't trying to hear that. So the other half of you, like, the dark side ain't trying to hear that. But the light side, like, look, I ain't trying to dwell here with darkness for the rest of my life. And I know something better out there. Either you coming or you ain't. I'm gonna cut your neck off. I'm gonna get ready to cut your neck off. I don't care if there's mama right here, if there's daddy right here. I don't care if there's sister, if there's niece. I'm finna cut your neck off if you ain't rolling. I'm giving you a chance. I'm out here talking this over with you. We can't come up on nothing. I'm gonna just act like I was walking while we was discovering stuff, and I fell in the ditch, and I fell off in a lake, a body of water, and I died. I'm gone. I'm finna reinvent myself. I'm finna reincarnate. You've been warned. So that's your answer right there. I think you need to avoid how you think others will feel about you and do what you need to do. I think whoever I'm talking to here, with these two cards going now, somebody can't distinguish the difference between the light and the dark, and they are worried about what other people are going to say about them. That's the difference between the past and the future. What we used to do is what we used to do. What we do now is what we do now. And I'm going to leave that there. Moving on to the third card, and so far I have, how many cards I have right left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like I said, right now I have a 7-card spread out here. If the spirit tells me to go on and make it more, I will. If not, I'll stop. If I need to subtract, I will. Third card. Okay, so right here, I've pulled the 9 of Cups. Okay, so the 9 of Cups actually gives me my story to the second card and the first card. If you look here, get this light off, so y'all can see me better with the light off. I'm sorry, y'all, I'm new to this. Let's see if I cut it all the way off. I don't know. Okay, well, this is good enough. If you look here, hold on one second. I want a little bit of light because y'all can see. Okay. If you look here, this third cup, I don't know whose story this is. I'm just giving it to you the way the cards fall. If you look here, this third card falls in conjunction with the first card and the third card. If you see this cat right here, this is a 9 of Cups. And he has all these cups behind him. He can actually see, I'm not going to say he can see into the future, but what I am going to say, in his mind, he can picture all of these things going on. This man got 9 cups in behind him. That ain't no different from me. A lot of times I see things and I can see myself reaching for them, but you know yourself that anything that happens in reality starts from a vision. You got to visualize it first before you can go get it. This man ain't got 1 or 2 cups in here. He got 9 cups in here. He sees so many routes, so many avenues to get at what he's trying to get at. He's not confused. These other cats confused with this moon and this sun going. That domesticated dog confused. This coyote ain't confused about what he's seeing. He knows that you have to visualize it. And he's more like 50 Cent. I'ma die trying to get it. He's not in the spiritual realm yet, but he just is. He's in his regular form. He's in his physical form. He's in his mind, but like he's dreaming, and he see all these 9 different rotations of what could happen for him or how life could be. You see what I'm saying? That's where he's at. And he's sitting here like, I've made up my mind. If these cats ain't coming, I'm finna go. I see what's going on here. I see what I can have. So he's sitting there. And he know if he get these 9 cups, he gonna be a dangerous man. You see how he got his arms folded? I'm the man. I'm the man on these streets. But keep in mind, this is just in a physical form in the mind. He ain't even broke loose spiritually yet. So if he right here at this level, imagine how dangerous he gonna be if he really get where he trying to go. That was the 9 cups. All right, I got 4 more cups and cards in here. I'm sorry. Got 4 more cards in here. Let's turn these. Let me have a drink right quick. Pulled the Queen. Pulled the Queen. I got some in my hair. I got it out. Natural hair is such a lint catcher. I pulled the Queen. Cut the slide off because I want y'all to see. Y'all see this Queen? All right. Told y'all that this man had 9 cups in here. Who am I reading for? Nothing's popped out yet to tell me if I'm reading for somebody. I don't know. See this Queen here? See this man with these 9 cups here? In one of those 9 cups, there's a Queen. His better behave. And the thing about this is, when he jumped off, the coyote and the wild dog mix, the same person. When he jumped off the porch as a puppy, he wasn't thinking about no woman. What? That was never brought up in his home. If he saw a woman around him that was a family member, sister, mother, cousin, niece, best friend of an auntie, best friend of a sister, next door neighbor, all of a sudden in these 9 cups, he's starting to get a little emotion. He's starting to feel a little hard, like, I could rule the world, but I need a woman because I'm going to move in practical form. she gonna move in emotion. And then his private parts, excuse my French, they start getting hard. I'm feeling something down there. I don't know what that is. My heart is feeling something. I don't know what that is. Uh, 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 my name is Adam and her name is Eve. And I don't know how I know, because God just set me out here. He gave me directions, but not too much. This was in the beginning days before he made Eve. But I didn't know what was missing, but I knew something was missing. And I'm on a mission, and I look good completing it. Oh, and I can complete it because I'm the man. But if I want to feel anything, if I want to have any heart, if I want to be nice and kind, if I want to see the world through sentimental walls and doors, if I need a second opinion, or if I need somebody I can trust and I can roll with, it's gonna have to be the other half of my rib. Y'all, I'll shut this thing down right now. Tell you, mama, y'all think I'm gangsta on this thing, and ain't nobody even told me I'm gangsta. Y'all think I'm gangsta on this. My mama was cold-blooded. She ain't never picked up no cars. This what I'm doing. My mama would tell me some shit. Y'all, that's another story. Mama would tell me some shit. I'm gonna have y'all laughing. My mama would tell me some shit when me and her would sit down and have our psychic chats. Y'all think I'm with it. I ain't with it. Mildred Campbell was with it. A.K.A. Mildred Reed. She was with the shits. Alright, so I'm moving down. I have 3 cards left. Who am I reading for? I'm going slow. I'm making sure I take my time, because when the real thing come, y'all, and I get to charging, I want my money. And I think I'm doing damn good for my first time. Excuse me. I got 3 cards left. Moving down the line. Y'all excuse my table. Y'all gonna help me get it together. I haven't learned to read reversals yet. This is my first day. All right. 9 of Pentacles. Okay, well, you can't see that, but I'm dimming the lights down. Somebody didn't had to cut some folks off. They decided that they gonna choose the lighter route. They decided they gonna cut the past person off. They gonna kill him so that new person can go on. I got 9 of Pentacles here. Cut my light off. Y'all know I don't know how to work this thing. Give me about 2 or 3 weeks. I'm gonna be a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I have, who do I have? 9 of Pentacles here. We had 9 cups a minute ago, but now we got 9 Pentacles. You see this person in his gold robe with these pentacles behind them. And it looks like to me they're in the back of a garden that's flourishing. See all this greenery, what's going on? I don't give a fuck what's going on, baby. If some greenery going on, that means production. That means energy. That means life. That means life. See them trees back there flourishing. See them greens all back there flourishing. See that? Nine of Pentacles really, basically, is lining up with the rest of these cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Who am I kicking it with tonight? I don't know. Nothing's popped out so far to tell me who I'm kicking it with. I don't know. If I thought you was an air sign, or water sign, or fire sign, I would say that. I got a mixed bag tonight. But getting back on my story, I pulled the Nine of Pentacles, and you saw everything was flourishing, right? Everything was green. We got big green trees in the back. We got big greens in the back. You see all that greenery going on? Energy. What green mean? Energy, life, everlasting life, flowing life. Somebody decided to follow their dreams. They cut the domesticated dog off. He cut himself off. He cut the dead person. No, the dead person didn't want to go with him. But don't get me wrong, the dead person ain't dead. He in the club, in the trap house. He the king of that. He the king of the dark house, of the trap house. But this Nine of Pentacles is the king of the lighthouse. He damn near in Kennedy mode. Yeah. He damn near in Obama mode. Yeah. They're the same person, but they're on different scales. Kick it tonight. Kick it tonight. Kick it with me tonight. See that bird sitting right there on his hand? It represents freedom. Somebody done got past all of the nonsense. Somebody done got past fuck what they think about me. Now, don't get me wrong. The bird ain't all the way out his hand yet. The bird ain't flied yet. The bird's sitting there, but the bird about to go. Which lets me know that they not all the way free, but they about to get free. They about to let this old domesticated dog go. They about ready to let these old friends go. Mama, daddy, cat, dog, I don't give a fuck who you is, you finna go. I gave you the chance. I gave you the opportunity. I told you what I see. I'm having visions at night. I know something to pop off. God done showed me what's finna pop off. Is you coming to know? I got a wife. She's submissive. She don't fight me. She don't let me run her over. She will let me know if I'm wrong. But she teaches me how to love. She teaches me how to live. She teaches me things that I thought were serious aren't so serious. She teaches me how to feel emotions. I got things in my heart and soul and mind and body that was disconnected. I got things in my body I never felt before. I'm heading to the altar because she warms things up. I've had a lot of trials and tribulations in my life. But I ain't felt nothing heated and warm before in my life. It feels good. I was used to the cold side. I was used to robbing the banks and getting this money, but she brings the heater to the ATM that we robbed and slept outside of. She makes it toasty. Who am I reading for tonight? It hasn't popped up yet. I'm about to fly. I'm about there. But you all in the god doggone trap house, you all in the juke joint, you junking and jiving. In a minute, I'm going to be the past to you. You gonna be in the nightclubs hollering, yeah, you know Cab Calloway? Yeah, that's my cousin. That's my first cousin. But see, I ain't gonna be able to extend no money to you because you didn't believe in me. I ain't gonna be able to, help you with nothing. Because I'm supposed to be dead to you. Remember, I fell off a cliff. Remember, I fell off a cliff. Remember, I fell off in a body, a lake of water, and I died. It ain't that I don't want to. But if I respond to you while you proving your point to these folks, you gonna know I'm alive. Yeah. Y'all don't want me kicking on these cards tonight. Kick it or not. Kick it or not. Let me get back to this Nine of Pentacles. We about there. We making connections. We talking to important folks. They don't know we was that old dog that had controversy going. They don't know that. They know what they see in front of them. They don't know I faked my death to get here. They don't know that. They don't know I had to cut off some folks and where I came from because some folks didn't believe in me. And I just want them to be there. If they share my dream, it was enough. It was enough for all of us to roll. They didn't share my dream. Their dream was to be in the trap house, and that's nothing wrong with them. The devil got to have his people, and God got to have his people, Right here, it's in my mind. Should I make this move or not? But I feel like more I should make this move. Because I see something that they don't see. Nine of Cups, yeah. My woman here supporting me. Yeah, what you know about that? You all at the trap house, you don't know nothing about no woman. You know about busting a nut, making it feel good. You don't know nothing about no woman. Producing kids. Being there. You might produce something and run out the door. I'm talking about producing kids. Helping comb hair. Putting some macaroni and cheese with a little bit of hamburger meat on the stove. You don't know nothing about that. Yeah. So, getting back to my Nine of Pentacles. I'm on the verge. I'm finna go. I'm close. I'm knocking on heaven's doors. I wonder if heaven got a voicemail. Yeah. That bird sitting right there. He ready to go. His wings ain't been clipped, but he ready to take off. He just scared. I wonder if heaven got a phone number. Yeah. Who am I reading for tonight? Nothing's popped out. I believe this is a universal reading. Because when I look, I see air. I see earth. I see fire. Now I see air. That's why I think this is a universal reading tonight. If y'all look right here, y'all, I'm finna work this thing. I'm finna work this thing. Ooh, I thought it was cutting off. That looks like air to me. Y'all see all that air blowing around that stick. Air won't be held down by nothing. Who do we have here? Ace of Wands. This story is in coincidence with other stories. I ain't lying to nobody. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know my mother passed away about 2 years ago. I think she with me tonight. I'm mixing the vodka with the with the beer. I don't even care no more. Ace of Wands. Let me cut this down for you. Ace of Wands. This going in conjunction with the rest of the stuff. With these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm a storyteller. Woo! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ace of Wands is going in conjunction with the other story. You know how he started out? He wanted to make a change. That was the first card. The second card, he was going to leave somebody if somebody didn't get with him. The third card, he think he got it. He see it. He's still in physical form thinking about it, but in his sleep at night, he see it. The fourth card, he run up on the Queen. Yeah. The fifth card, he about ready to let it go. He don't know what's out there, but he know he on the verge of something. This card right here, he for sure about it. Yeah. You know how I know? See that stick right there? He done stuck his stick in the ground. He running. Bow! Don't nobody run faster with a stick in the ground. Y'all excuse me, I dropped the card. I don't know who the fuck. Who the heck I dropped? I ain't no fake tarot reader. I'm coming back. I ain't no fake tarot reader at all. Ain't nothing fake about me. Nothing. And I had 7 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That made 7. I ain't fake at all. Sorry about that. See how the stick going in the ground? Somebody ain't regretting none of this by what they chose. Who are you? Who am I reading for tonight? It hasn't popped up to me. I believe it's a universal sign because all these cards that I got spread out tonight, I see air, I see earth, I see water. I don't see a lot of fire. I see a little bit of fire. I don't believe I'm reading for fire. I see a lot of fire. I don't see a lot of fire. I'll let you know, because if fire on there, red gonna dominate. I don't see a lot of fire. Back to him. Y'all see how I got a feeling. Y'all see how he stuck his stake in the ground? He ain't confused about none of the choices he made from the time he was fighting with himself and tried to get the other person to get with him and become one, the past and the future, or from when he decided to sneak off. I'm going to cut them off. They ain't on my level. I know it's, now I know we come from, juju beans, and I know we come from, spam, and I know we come from bologna with the red stripe against it. I know we come from government cheese. I know we come from the box grits with the green symbol bowl on it with the spoon. I know we come from that, but I'm in the middle. I'm not in the cups. I'm neutral now. Like I've even in my dirt, I knew people that traveled the same roads I was, and they've introduced me to some intellectual people. I'm ready to change to the point where I see what's going on now. Yeah, I ain't all the way there, but I'm getting ready to fly. I ain't released the dove, and the dove's scared to go because we know. But I'm about ready to go ahead and do this. Now somebody is actually doing this. I ain't confused at all. And even if I am, I'll take my chance. I'm so for sure about this. I'm going to run. I'm going to stick my stake in the ground. Yeah. Who am I reading for tonight? I don't know. Whoever you are, you done stuck your stake in the land. That you decide that you're going to go more towards the light. Got 2 more cards on the table. And y'all, you know what? I want to overwhelm myself. I'm going to do these 2. I'm going to be done with this stuff. I think I did a damn good job telling whoever story I told for me to be. This is my first time. I am impressed with myself. But that's only because I already have psychic ability in behind me. The Fool. Who do we have here? The Fool. Yeah. That counteracts with what I just said, right? Remember what I just said? Listen, hold me accountable. I don't give a damn. Hold me accountable. Remember I said about this person coming to take their chances and they gonna stick their stick in the ground? I don't give a hyena's ass. They don't give a hyena's ass about if it's going from left to right. What I say, 50 Cent died of trying? What I say, 50 Cent died of trying? They gonna try. If they had to die, they going down. They didn't already made their commitment. They ready for whatever. Yeah. Yeah, I want to rap tonight, but I ain't gonna do that. The Fool. The Fool. Cut my light off. Yeah, y'all ain't no fake reader. I ain't hating on nobody, but I know you got some people out here really reading just to get some money, and people are vulnerable and they taking advantage of nobody. If you put something in my account, I worked for it. Oh, I worked for it. I ain't coming. No, I worked for it. I don't want your money. If I got to swindle, you get your money. I can't sleep at night. I love my sleep. I love it. I love it. The Fool. The Fool represents everything else I've been speaking on tonight. When I told you 50 Cent was going to die harder or trying to get it, yeah. The Fool is somebody that doesn't have much experience. Didn't I tell you in the beginning that these dogs didn't know what they was doing? They was praying to the moon and the sun. They had no idea what they was doing. Didn't I tell you he was taking a chance by cutting him off? I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna roll. I know what I want, and I'll die for it. Didn't I tell you the Nine of Cups was naive? But he see a future, but it's not in the spiritual realm. It's still in the physical realm. It's in his dreams. Yeah. Didn't I tell you it was somebody sitting here? They somewhat believe in themselves, and the bird believe in them too. Let's try it. We don't know what's on the other side of the door. Let's try it. Whatever happened, happened. The Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Wand came and stuck his stick in the ground. This is mine. I don't know what nobody doing, but this is mine. Now we got the Fool. That takes you back to what I was trying to say. The Fool is somebody that doesn't have much experience. The Fool is somebody that has experience with the dark light, but they don't have no experience with the light. Mm. And the Fool still, even though he's doing all this dirty stuff, believe me when I tell you, the Fool still is pure. Fool just out here doing something because he's a fool. He don't know what he's doing. He don't know he hurting you. He don't know he hurting your kids. He don't know he hurting your grandkids. He just out here trying to fulfill what he craves. Whatever that is. Did somebody introduce you to dope at an early age? Did somebody want the best for you, but you didn't know what route to go, but you were trying to impress the family members? I don't know. I just know that the Fool is somebody that comes from somebody that means well, but it doesn't always come off as well. I'm a fool. I've had so many people come across me and damage me because I really meant well. But they wasn't raised like that, so they wasn't new to that. So I said something, didn't even know I was in harm's way. You know, a fool is somebody that is like a shrimp that'll jump out there with the sharks. Think you talking about something, but you intimidating somebody because your parents kept you sheltered. You don't know how hard somebody else had to live. But one thing I can say about the Fool is the Fool has its impurities. It hasn't been tampered with. Even though it's robbed and killed and stealed or whatever, it hasn't felt the heating up of a nut. It hasn't felt the caressing of another gender. So they don't know that a pussy make you, excuse my French, Rachel Fonville won't get me. They don't know that feminine touch will make you, it's just as strong as an automatic. It will make you steal, kill, whatever to get it, you will get it. If you that way. You know, I'm just speaking from when I came along. Because a lot of things are changing and I ain't feeling like nobody. I love it. Listen. Fool is a fool. You know what a fool is. And if you don't, if you want real hard copy externals of what a fool is, look into the Bible. Yeah. People tried to use that against me. But now I'm here I am, tossing and turning with it. And I'm better than them, the fool. I've been a fool before everybody. All right. We down to our last card tonight. Queen of Cups. No, I've already had the Queen of Cups because remember, she was the one that came in and showed him other things. So what I'm going to do, so something that fell on my deck that had already been out my deck. So what I am going to do, I'm going to shuffle my energy. Ow! I'm not going to get them. Well, maybe I should. I'm new at this, y'all. I'm going to shuffle my energy. Somebody fell out. Well, 3 people fell out, but I'm only doing one more read spring. So whatever whatever card I choose, then they the lucky winner for tonight. No, I got 1, 2, 3. I got 4 cards down here. So who's the lucky winner? I'm gonna shuffle them summer guns. Yeah. These cards fell. I don't know who they are. I'm just gonna shuffle them. But I just know whenever a card falls out, like, that's the real deal. They fell out for a reason. I'm gonna shuffle them, and whoever I pick is just whoever I pick. I don't know who the lucky winner is tonight. Yeah. The world. Uh-oh. Oh, 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 well, well. Y'all, I'm going to end this thing tonight with the world. Turn this thing right. See you say the world. Ooh, let me shut this thing down. How do you cut this off? No, I cut it on. The world. The world. You wasn't wrong for what you chose. You wasn't wrong for who you became to be. The world. Oh, have we ever seen the movie Scarface? The world is yours. You wasn't wrong. The world is yours. The question is, do you believe that the world is yours? You can do all of these things in the world. The world is yours. I'm gonna run through this crap tonight. The world is yours. By lying to you, I'm a storyteller. I ain't no tarot reader. I'm a storyteller. Boy, Mildred Reed was a beast. Boy, I wish that woman was still living. Y'all don't know nothing about that. Listen, the world is yours. You was reckoning with yourself. Should I let go of who I used to be and become who I am? Oh, I'm worried about what they gonna say about me. We going down. Oh, the queen. Oh, I've never felt this. All I ever did was ran with my dudes and toted steel. Yeah, everything was cold on my end. We robbed, we killed. Yeah. We did whatever we did to make a buck. We didn't have no feelings until I bumped into this queen and made me feel like living. Yeah. 5 of Swords, I tried to give them a warning that I was leaving, and I gave them the opportunity to go. I didn't try to make nobody feel like they was less than. I wanted these players here with me, but they chose not to be. Some of my friends that I thought was my best friends, some of my friends that I thought would never turn on me, they turned on me. Yeah! Guess what? I don't think I'm wrong. I'm having these dreams. And I can see myself reaching my hand out, getting what I need. Yeah. Oh, I'm out there, you know. I'm scared, but eventually I'm gonna pull it. Give me about a month or two, I'm gonna pull it. And your friend hanging on like, yeah, I'm going to pull it too. We don't know what's going to happen. But guess what? If we pull it, something good can happen or something bad can happen. Guess what? We so tired of what's going on, we willing to pull it. Yeah! Guess what? This is mine. I've been running 5,600 miles. I'm finna stick my stake in it. You tell me if it ain't mine. Yeah. You tell me if it ain't mine. Yeah. The fool. I ain't never had no confidence, but guess what? I got some today. Yeah! Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and You know, I ain't been around a lot of people. I ain't got a lot of experience, you know. But you know what? I'm so tired of what's going on. You know, my mama and daddy didn't warn me. You know, the big pups didn't warn me. I was a little pup, so if you jumped out the porch and you wanted to eat, you better get tough. Yeah! And then we have the world. The world is mine. I own this son of a, as little James would say, shut your mouth. Mm. So what type of spread reading did I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I did an 8 spread reading. Y'all, this is my first time dealing with cards. Don't get me wrong, I'm psychic, but I'm psychic off the brain, off the muscle. But I want to get out. I don't know. I just want to explore different parts of me. This is nice. I'm going to reshuffle these before I even get off with y'all because I want them mixed up. I don't want no confusion. I want to read different cards. This is my first time ever in my life reading. And I'm a cool member. Yeah. Yo, I'm sorry about all this, but I'm at my post stage right now. This what's going on in by the front. Well, MC Breeze said no future in your front. If you like my video, please like, share, and subscribe. Cougar's Claws is giving you your first reading because I'm that type of. Woo! Shout out to my sister Sonia Lewis / Davis for having my back. I couldn't do it without you. You are so pure. My sister is a cold Mama Gemma. A lot of my inspirations come from her. She said a lot of her inspirations come from me. I don't know. Yeah. It's sweet when you have a sister that's like, y'all about 6 to 9 months apart. And y'all catch other spectrums that other people ain't catching. I don't know. I just know I'm going to shuffle these cards for this time because I don't want no smoke about me saying the same thing over and over again. That's what Rachel Fonville, I'm finna send you this. You better not have no smoke against me. Alright, I'm signing off, y'all. I gave y'all my first reading from the Rodaway Tarot. This is a true reading cards. I'm feeling this. Yeah! Oh, oops. I slapped a card on it. What did I get? We'll talk about him later. Y'all enjoy my energy for tonight. Thank you for tuning in called Cougar's Closet. I love you all. Makara signing out. Part 2.